There's the share thing. Okay, great. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, does anyone we're about to get started. I gotta copy this link and send it to her so she can join us right now.
Oh yeah, thank you.
We can pass it down and see what
Also, I'm gonna have to leave early, so I'm just gonna go ahead and introduce myself. We don't have to introduce me on the video. I'm Jennifer Grace. I'm the treasurer. Arnold, sorry, I didn't say my last name. Yeah, Venmo things going around. We don't have it. We're gonna know once Josie gets home and they will tell me the information. Yeah, she can answer any of the questions.
Is it gonna be directly in our face?
There you go.
Or would you prefer it on the subject?
Put it on that. Just because that goes to Dr. Lewis, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, I probably will never see that again, if I'm being honest. And then Allison's just going to take that up at the end. I have another meeting to go to. So.
Well, we're glad you all showed up. So welcome.
They're original.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Penelope's here.
Okay,
She joined us.
That's our mascot. And our first mascot is Lost in Greece.
Okay, and also, let's clarify why this is our mascot. I thought that these people just chose a pineapple for our mascot
Squeeze it too.
until actually 2 weeks ago. But it's because this is the symbol of hospitality.
Why is it the symbol of hospitality, Jennifer
Because
Grace?
when you have a pineapple out, it means
A long
it's
time
like people.
ago.
It means you're welcoming people.
World War
at the time,
One.
Yeah.
right? It means you're
World War
welcoming.
One.
Okay, people
We live on there. So welcome to Hospitality Tourism Club. So we are mostly a social organization. We're also an educational organization to some degree, but we want to give students a way to connect with each other in our major. We discussed several goals for the semester, and our top three were the growth, which we already see right here in front of us, financial stability, which we're edging towards, and also bringing people together. And that's just through how we hang out and just do social interactions and stuff with each other.
But I think I added one more goal.
All right, go ahead.
But we didn't put it on there. So I was talking to them about the fact that when I joined this, I wanted to be able to get opportunities to get experience or add to my resume, stuff like that. So she's gonna tell you more about this, but I work for the city and we're constantly doing events, so we're gonna need people to volunteer, and especially during spring when Troy Fest is going on. So therefore, the lady in charge of getting the people usually turns to some other organization, but I'm gonna put us as the organization that we turn to because that's good for us, but mainly stuff that I might need help with. I'm over all the downtown parties and stuff like that. So just preparation for and insight on that, that'll help. And then we're also looking into getting speakers that are in our career field to come talk to us, kind of like we do at the colloquium. Okay. Mm-hmm. So, but Allison's going to tell you more about that. I just wanted to throw that other goal out there.
Yeah. And if you guys have any other goals for the semester for us as a whole, you can feel free to let us know. Does anybody have any?
It doesn't stop there.
Yeah. I mean, we have other goals that we just have up there.
So for bringing people together, do you mean online? Because I was an online student and I didn't know anything.
Right, yeah, we're starting today. We are actually live streaming this right now. No one is watching because we didn't really know enough ahead of time that we were going to do this. But we decided to do it kind of last minute. But even though we're live streaming it and most people aren't watching it right now, it'll be posted and they'll be able to watch it later. But in the future, we'll also live stream and we'll tell them in more of advance when it's going to be. And so we are starting to include online students in that way. And we're trying to brainstorm of other ways to include online students. I know that I've talked to Dr. Price Howard today and the last couple of days, and I've talked to you some. And we're gonna try our best. It's really hard, but do you have any other suggestions for including online students that we haven't already spoken about?
I mean, I would definitely do more with social media.
Mm-hmm.
as an online student, we don't get opportunities, we don't get study abroad opportunities, internships. I mean, we don't get anything, we just have basically Canvas, that's all we have to go on, and it's really, it's a little disheartening because we're not included in anything, we don't get any swag.
Yeah.
So, anything to really, get them involved, so if you have like contests or raffles or anything, if there's some way to involve them.
And we're also going to let our online students join our group chat as well, so that they'll be able to see if they want to, so that they can be a part of that community aspect of the community as well.
That's a really good idea.
So meet your officers really quick. I'm Allison. I'm your president.
I'm Bo, I'm the vice.
I'm Jamie. I guess I'm the secretary. You guess?
Again, I already introduced myself.
Yeah.
And Lulu is not here currently, I don't know where she's at. She's a member at large. If you have complaints about anything, you talk to her.
Or I think she's got strep.
Oh, wait, she's.
What?
I don't know.
She said she had a fever yesterday.
Yeah, she did have a fever yesterday.
Thank you.
We almost made y'all introduce yourselves. We thought we didn't. So this is our semester's rough calendar. This is not all. All of these are not set in stone. Most of these are not set in stone. So don't be like praying on all these dates or anything. But this is our more like anticipated calendar. We are going to have the barbecue potluck on the 31st. That is set in stone. That will be at my house, and it's just going to be a social event. So it's just going to be like, I'm going to make the main course. I'm going to make the barbecue and have buns. And then I want all y'all to just, if you come, just bring like a side, like chips or, whatever. And that's just a social thing for us just to get to know each other better. That is the day of the first football game, but the first football game, that football game is not until 5 p.m. And this is going to be at 11:30, noon, like whatever, it's lunchtime. Yeah. So if you want to come, but it's obviously just like a fun thing for if you want to or not. Obviously you're at the interest meeting, so you already checked that one off. We have in September a few things that we're going to do or that we want to do. I want Bo, will you come and speak about the raffle for a moment, please? No. That's the most important.
Is that you?
Oh, raffle, yeah.
So the raffle is. Alright, so the raffle idea is getting from two organizations that I've worked with over the summer to give a 2-night stay. And we're going to raffle it off for $10.
Oh, yeah.
So the money will go toward the club, and then we're working out the other parts for the other parts later. That means that y'all might get money for study abroad trips that y'all do. We're still working out the details of that. So that is a fundraiser that we're trying to do. We're going to try to get 2 of those. So it's $10 each. So the club makes a lot of money. So we're trying to get more money so we can do more things in the spring, because spring is very fun. Is that it?
Explain to them how they would make money.
All right. So
It's okay.
So you get, say, so it's a $10 raffle. So say $7 goes to Olivia.
Mm-hmm.
Olivia gets 5 tickets, so she makes 7 times $35, so she can use for a study abroad trip. She tells us that she is going on a study abroad trip. The professor that's in charge of it, the professor tells us, we okay it, and it's like a legit thing, so it's not you just pocketing money.
Mm-hmm.
So you will make money so you can go on a study abroad trip that helps with other things. So that if Dixon's doing 2 study abroads this whole year, and they're like $3,200 maybe. So the money can be used for study abroad. Questions? Go for it.
What if you don't want to study abroad? With that money, do you
Just goes to the club.
It just goes to the
Okay,
club. But
cool.
if you like next year study abroad, we could maybe figure out a way to keep up with that and be sure that you were able to get it next year or something. But for now, if you don't go this year, then it would just all go to the club.
I'm okay with that.
But it's still a fundraiser that benefits both you individually and us as a whole. So it's really good. And then some of the other things that we were thinking about in September was maybe doing like a zoo or aquarium Zoom trip for our like fun thing of the month. Obviously that's not in stone, but we were thinking around the 21st, like around that time. And that would be like pay for it yourself kind of thing, but we would like carpool. But we would be able to get a group rate, so it would go down. I think the group rate for the Zoom was $10, so it's not crazy.
Okay, you looked up Birmingham, but she didn't know there was a zoo in Montgomery.
Yeah,
It's
That's what we talked about.
There is one in
I'm from
Montgomery.
North Alabama. In Hillsborough, close to Decatur, yeah.
It's a lot closer and it'd be a lot cheaper than
It's
one in Montgomery.
Well, we can do that one.
So,
I said-
aquarium, we're talking about like Atlanta or?
But I think this is going to be a lot cheaper. So that's probably going to be what our choice is.
And it has free room and peacocks, so it's really cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. We'd also talked about doing a resume workshop. So the reason that the workshops are up there is because we're supposed to have like some educational aspects. So things like the resume building workshop or the schedule workshop would be those. So the schedule workshop in October, so basically we would like meet and like the ones of us that are older and have scheduled for classes a lot would be there for the people who are younger, like maybe freshman or sophomore, and need advice on like what classes to take, what professors, whatever. And so we would be able to help them. Six Flags is in October because in October they do like a spooky thing. It's kind of fun. So that would be our fun thing then. But we also are going to do Clubsgiving in November again, like we did last year. So if you were there last year, it's a lot of fun. It's pretty. I don't know how to describe it, but fun.
Yeah, it's fine.
It was fun. It's another potluck type of thing, but it's Thanksgiving. But it's between Christmas and Thanksgiving. So
Yeah, that's what I
we'll like
think.
roast marshmallows and everything. But that's down the road. Let's put like mainly just put the 31st on your calendar for August. That's what's actually coming up. So here's the boring stuff. Basically, she already told you, but it's $15 a semester or $30 a year. You can pay just for the semester if you want to, if you're not sure about next semester or whatever. But if you just want to go ahead and get all $30 out the way, then we'll also take that, and we'll be sure we mark it so that you won't have to pay it next semester.
Can
Obviously.
I say something about the DUSA? Okay, so we were talking, it was me and Bo talking to Lou and Brinley, talking to Lewis this morning, remember? And we were talking about the t-shirt because the first $15 for the fall was gonna cover your t-shirt. So we were thinking, they've been working on the t-shirts and the cheapest we can get is like $10 per shirt, right? But it's like a regular, not a comfort color t-shirt.
I just told Bo that I can probably get a comfort color of about like 12. So like I think
Okay.
it'll be fine.
So Lewis was talking about asking y'all, I don't know if we still need to do that then, but y'all think so?
I'll wear a shirt.
She wanted to see if y'all wanted to put some extra money in the front so y'all get a nice
Right.
t-shirt.
But there's also, I saw today somewhere, there, you know, Bella, the brand of like the thin t-shirts, they have some that look like the V-neck comfort colors that are like not the thin material, like the regular like material, but they're V-neck. So that might be something that we can look into also because they're probably cheaper than.
Yeah, like I would rather keep it 15 and 15.
20 a semester is pretty high
It
for
was just
me.
like 20 for this.
20 a semester.
It'd be 20 for the fall, 15 for the spring.
Oh.
But if we can keep it at 15, then that's fine. That's just what Lewis talked about this morning.
Well, Doc, we're gonna get our shirts for 10 or about around 10.
It won't be less than 10, but I mean, y'all aren't gonna have to pay for it. That
Yeah,
way you
so
will be
that's what
more,
your
you know
dues
what
are
I'm saying?
going to. What else? Yeah, that covers the fact that we're getting shirts. Also, so we have a group me. There's that link, you can type it in, but also if you, that's a lot. If you just, most of you know at least one other person in here. And if not, like afterwards or whatever, but just tell us and we'll add you to it. That makes sense. Also, you never have to participate in anything. Nothing we do is ever mandatory. So you can just be a member and not ever do anything if that suits you. But obviously, we would like for you to all participate in everything or as many things as you can. But just come to what interests you and what you want to do. But don't feel pressured to come to everything or whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I had for us to do, to talk about. other than getting the rest of y'all's ideas and everything, so we can write those down and include them in our planning. Go ahead.
You mentioned like speakers. I could get the owner of our Chick-fil-A to come speak,
Okay.
talk about like the hospitality industry, and maybe he could bring us free food because usually that's a thing.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Yeah.
if anybody rejects Chick-fil-A, then you can say something. But yeah, I can try to work something out.
Yeah, no, that would be perfect.
Is there
I
like
love
a
that.
time frame that y'all are wanting this, or would he speak during like a meeting like we're having now?
Yeah,
or-
so that's the thing. Like, we're not gonna have like meetings every Tuesday or anything like that, and like even every other week. Like last semester, kind of got a little too much sometimes when we didn't have anything to talk about, and I don't want us to just come up here and be bored. So we're only gonna meet like when we need to.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, if we have enough events and activities going on, then we don't have to meet all the time, you know.
Yeah.
And so we will have a meeting that would just be for your speakers. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Yeah. So I guess whenever, like whenever's good.
I can talk with him and see what works best for him.
We would love that. That would be great on like a Thursday, Wednesday night, something like that. You know?
Okay. That works for me.
Does anybody else have anything that they'd like to do?
What community service items do y'all have?
Those have been really tossed up in the air. We aren't really settled anything. Bo,
So I just think it'd be fun to work with the shelter.
No, shelter. Okay.
I mean, if we get enough people to do it, we can do
That's
it.
true.
Yeah, I'm all for community.
So I will say we have to have 10 hours of community service throughout the whole year to keep a club status.
Either the Pike County or Chart. You know, they always need help.
Okay.
So that's fine.
We can do that. And even if it's just like a few of us at a time or whatever, we don't all have to work 10 hours.
10 hours collectively.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. No.
Sorry that y'all probably all just got into like a lot more crazy.
No.
Sorry.
Between all of us, which is not a lot per person. So, okay, yeah. Anything else? Who'll be at who thinks they'll be at the potluck? Just so I know.
When is that again?
It's on the 31st at lunch at noon.
How work?
30.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
Let's look at this.
Are there other fundraiser ideas too?
Say what?
Are there any other fundraiser ideas
We're
too?
wanting to do spirit night,
Yeah.
and then I'm trying to figure out something for the spring to do as well.
Did you want to talk about what we talked about last spring?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're having all those ideas.
So the Seuss Fatality thing, which needs another name because it's not Dr. Seuss anymore. But so basically, for those of you that don't know, the idea is that it's all these different things that are based off of different storybooks for children, and we're gonna go to like the or like partner with the elementary schools around here and like sell them tickets. It's a big thing. I don't have like the whole informational spill right now. But basically, that's something that's going to cost us money. And that's one of the main reasons that we're trying to raise a lot of money right now during the fall. Because in the spring, that's something that we really want to do. And that's something we're going to have to be planning right now. Because we're going to try and do it around February or January or late January
If
or
you wanted
February.
to keep it a Seuss thing, like we had already planned, Dr. Seuss's birthday is in the spring.
Right, yeah.
So we
But-
would plan it around that.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to do.
Well, we had talked about, so like we would do a meal for them, which is the hospitality side of things, and some of the like arts and crafts would be like tourism related, and then other stuff would just be fun stuff for them to do. And I mean, some of y'all were here and know what I'm talking about. The rest of you, like, it sounds really complicated. It's not. It's just like an event for kids that we would do, that we would like host. But they would buy tickets, like we would make money back from it. But the thing is, we have to earn the money up front to put into it. Does that make sense? But hopefully we would make more at the end of the day than we put into it. But there's that. And then also we had tossed up the idea of having a small like conference type of thing in the early spring where we did like a career fair or like an internship fair type of thing. That's that's in the air too. That's if we can get people and no, that's for sure. But that's some other spring stuff that would require us raising money in the fall. So
So were you trying to do like one community service project per semester, or?
We can do this how many as you want.
I gotta take this.
yeah, but yeah, pretty much maybe one or two a semester. Maybe not too many. That's kind of all. Did y'all have anything else to add? What? Okay, do y'all have anything else that y'all would like to tell us or anything? Or any questions? I don't know if I covered this one or not.
Another slide.
Go back to which slide?
No, don't we have another one?
Oh, yeah, we have a connect with us slide. Add our handles and stuff. Most of you probably follow our Instagram, but if not, it's Troy_HT Club. We now have a YouTube as of today because we're live streaming. So if you ever miss a meeting, you can go to our YouTube and watch it later.
Is that Dr. Price Allen's food, or is that you?
Well, it was,
Where is it? Where is
The
it?
things right there, the computer, tell you record.
yeah, it's, no, she ain't watching right now.
You can't even see anything. Why are you?
Is this for the online students?
Yes.
Yeah, so the reason we're live streaming is because the online students need to feel included.
Yeah,
And that's the
absolutely. I think
easiest.
that's a good idea.
That's our first step, at least. But, so if you miss a meeting and want to know what we talked about for any reason, there it is. And I put mine and Dr. Lewis's like contact information up there. Honestly, I don't care if you guys all have my phone number. Like if you like really need an answer like quick, just text me. Like that's gonna be your fastest response. I don't know why you would like have an emergency, but if you do. But yeah. Thanks for coming. Get some more. I have pizza and strawberry lemonade and candy. So I do, yeah. Is that all? That's all.
I think that's all. Thanks for watching.
I'm gonna end
Don't forget
this
to
all up
subscribe
front.
and follow.
I wish I don't know how to end it actually. And there we go.